interesting that we had this moment at the end of season 1 where this really incredible thing happened in the last episode, and we all decided in the course of 10 minutes to tell the same story, and then it takes 7 hours to unravel that 10 minutes of decision making.
And it was very important not to start the series with this healed approach to it. It wasn't truthful, and that's kind of a difficult line to walk.
And the sins of the fathers visited on the sons, you know. It's just
so the whole
need to stop that
the habit
continuum.
Just been wreaked,
I think for Bonnie, there would have been maybe no push if it wasn't for her scars.
That's true.
Absolutely.
In season 1, she had tricked herself into thinking she was healed from her past with the yoga, with the meditation, with her family. And the incident at the end of season 1 brought everything to the surface, and now in season 2, she's in the messy, uncomfortable part of healing, you know, which is, healing is sometimes not very pretty, you know, and I think that's where we find her in the season.
And sometimes there's coping, just coping.
But at least you can trick yourself into thinking it's you're healing.
Treating the symptom versus treating
the root.
the root.
Float a little bit.
I think Jane's character
Jane
is really going through the process.
So do I.
When a traumatic thing happens in someone's life, and I've had this in my personal life as well, you kind of do everything you can to reshape yourself or reimagine yourself in a new way, even if it's a small piece of yourself. And I think after Perry passed away, Jane really took that as a sign that she's not healed. She's nowhere close to being healed, and I don't know that she ever will be, because who can define what fully healed means? But I think she used it as a sign to begin her true path to healing. For whatever it took to do that, that was her goal, and that was her daily affirmation and her daily practice. And I think through the season, you do see her taking active steps, whether it's not participating in certain conversations because it elicits too many feelings, whether it's removing herself from situations or submitting herself to other situations where she refuses to be victim to her own mind anymore. And I think that's really the thing that has concreted her healing journey, and it's beautiful.
But I love too that sometimes that journey you need help.
Yeah.
You can't do it by yourself.
You have to be open to the help. You have to be willing to accept the help. And I think that was, for me, what set her apart from season 1 is she had friends, she had new people who were willing to help and tried to help, but she wasn't open to it. And the shift is she's available for that help, and she's willing to be vulnerable enough to admit that she's not okay.
And she worked at the aquarium, met this fantastic person.
I also want to say how grateful I am to Leon, to David, to our amazing crew, to all of you, that we made sure as a group the sisterhood and the matriarchy and the generosity goes hand in hand.
It's important for us to show as storytellers too that healing does exist, and it's not easy, and it's not overnight, and perhaps it's never fully realized. That can only be achieved if you make a decision and set your sights on a destination.